this video, I'm going to be focusing on how to monetize free checklist planners and more. So when done right, free content is highly valuable, effective, and easy to publish. And today I'm going to be focusing on how to monetize checklist planners and more so you can actually use these to grow your business. So what is a checklist planner? A checklist planner takes the guesswork out of the task. They're popular because they tell people exactly what to do and when to do it. They provide in-depth information about a product or tool within or the end of the checklist plan. So, for example, you can develop basically a checklist of any process. Like here's some different examples of task checklists. This is a student task checklist. And then we can get into things that are more complicated, like worker manual task checklist, putting together a worker manual. This is one for a meeting. So you can get very specific, or it can be a bit more basic, depending on what type of process you're actually putting together for tasks. So the goal of this video is to share how you can decide on your topics. If you're putting together a planner, so there's a task to do each day, how you want to put that together, mini checklists, and ideas to monetize your checklist planners. So deciding on your topic, again, you want to really be thinking about what you're offering in your niche. You may have something specifically you want to sell, like a book or a course or printables. And you can put together, for example, a checklist, and then also work into your checklist a product that helps people with the second half of the process. So for example, if you're selling a blogging guide, you can give away a checklist planner with an overview of how to set up and monetize a blog. And then, of course, you can have suggestions on maybe your course or training for that. If you're selling a course into getting into graduate school, you can offer a checklist planner for increasing the odds of getting accepted as a freebie. And then if people want more tips or strategies, they can go ahead and take your course. So if you're putting together some type of checklist planner, let's say, for example, you want to do 2 weeks to a flatter stomach. So you want to be thinking about how many days it would take. So you probably wouldn't say 2 weeks to six-pack abs, but maybe a flatter stomach would be more realistic. So be realistic about how many days it takes to go through the steps and your audience's experience. Now, these types of checklist planners can often also cross over into things like challenges where people have like a 30-day challenge to do something each day, which are also very popular. So those can also be somewhat similar to that. So what you would then do is put together mini checklists for each day and offer a balance of actionable info with steps that require additional explanation. Don't overload them in one go. So you might have maybe 3 to 5 tasks a day and so forth. So, for example, here's the first 2 days of a checklist to finding and recruiting joint venture partners or affiliates if you want to offer something where you have affiliates. So the first day you might list possible people, search Google for your niche keywords, look for best-selling products and other types of tips. Day 2 would be remove any red flags about joint venture partners who maybe have complaints and so forth. So it's basically, these can be very powerful in helping people feel in control and moving toward a goal and setting them up for success. So what you can do is you can actually then ask people for more feedback or wanting to take the next step to get a paid product at the end of the checklist. So you can build anticipation even in the middle about your product and include a call to action. So for example, if you are saying like research something, you could have like a little note. Maybe, especially if it's not like a PDF, you could have like a URL or even a clickable link if it's something they're looking at online and say, go here for more tips or more research on this particular topic. And then at the bottom of the checklist, you could say, if you'd like to, take this step one step further, or if you'd like to go to the next level, go here and visit. Now, that's not the best call of action, but, you could craft that and put that together to be a little bit more powerful. So if you'd like to learn more about how to put together free content that actually sells your paid content, you want to check out Free Content Profits. And it's really great for showing how you can transform free content into paid revenue streams and getting more traffic and more subscribers.